What's going on, people of YouTube? It's me, Creepy Kitty, back with another video. So today is a story time video of the day I broke my arm. Now, that day was not anytime soon, thank God. I'm fully recovered, been that way for a lot of years. So this happened on Thanksgiving in 2009. I was 9, okay? And this is how it went down. So every Thanksgiving, I would go to my grandma's house. You know, it was me and my brother. My brother's like a year older than me. And she like lives on the water, you know, there's like this big hill and stuff. But there was this tree, and it was like not a normal tree. It was like a tree where the branch scooped down and like touched the ground and then came back up. So I was like, and there was like no branches to actually like hold on. Well, one side there was branches to like climb up. We'd do it all the time. But then the other side was like there was no branches. And I said, so my brother's name was Harrison. I said, yo Harrison, I bet I can climb this tree with no hands farther up it than you can. He said, all right, let's see. Okay, so I go first. Okay, I'm climbing up the tree. You know, I was beginning to fall, so I jumped off, you know. I didn't get that far. And then, I don't remember if he ever did it or if he just watched me make mistakes, like I don't know if he saw this coming. You know, we weren't the best of friends. Maybe he was like, oh, I know she's gonna fall, so I'm just gonna let her. But, I mean, whatever. So then, I did it, and I got really far, and then I made it pretty far up the tree, if I do say so myself. And then it happened. I began to fall slowly. It was like slow motion. In my brain, I remember it. I fell to my right, but somehow I broke my left arm. Like somehow I like twisted. Okay, the tree was very high, but where I was, it was about 3 feet. Okay, so that's not a big fall. I don't know if it's because I was like super fat, you know, young Hannah being like this chubby little marshmallow. Like, I'm not really sure, but somehow I got twisted and I just like fell on it wrong and it went snap. My brother to this day can still remember, he was walking away and he heard the snap. I didn't know what was happening. I looked down at my arm. It was like, looked like a bird's wing. It was like sticking out like through my skin. Okay, I know that's a little gross, but blood was okay. He heard it snap, and then I like was waving it in the air. I was like, Dad, I broke my arm, and like I was waving it really high. Like I wasn't crying or anything. I didn't know what happened. And then my grandma was like, I'll calm, you know, she's just like, okay, let me go get a magazine, we'll wrap it up, taking her sweet time, you know, she's an old lady, she gotta make sure she's okay. And then we finally, like, went to the hospital, just me and my dad. My brother didn't want to go because he didn't know what happened. He was terrified, I think, from hearing that. So, you know, my dad, when we were driving, all I remember, his hand was like on my arm, and he tried to take it off, and I screamed at him because for some reason it felt better when his arm was on it, and I didn't know how this was possible. And then when we got there, like, well, first my dad called my mom, okay, told her this tragic story. She was like, okay, you're just kidding, right? And he's like, no, I need you to come to the hospital. And she was like, in the middle of she was having a party at her house with like tons and tons of people, and her turkey, that's a story for another day. That is so good. After 1 year, the turkey was very, very dry because she had to go save me from my arm. Then, when we got there, the hospital wanted us to fill out the papers, like pages and pages of paper. And then my mom, like, I was just like, I didn't know what was happening. And my mom, like, took the doctor, whatever, the nurse at the counter, and said, oh, let me just show you what her arm looks like. And as soon as she looked at my arm, she was like, okay, we'll get you a room right now. Because, and then the actual doctor who took a look at my arm, he was like, we've never seen anything like this, like, ever. Like, I broke both my ulna and my radius, like, super, like both of them, like clean, just I didn't fracture, it was a clean break, like, straight through. So then, they couldn't do anything about it. I know when I went there and they were trying to like give me, I think it was morphine or something. Like they were sticking a needle in my arm, and I said, "Dad, let me bite you," because and then he's like, no. So he took out his wallet. I did that, it was fine, and then I felt way better. It was all good, but my arm was still broken. But they couldn't do anything, so they had to transfer me to another hospital. And then when I was there, they said, okay, there's a 20% chance you won't have to have surgery, but then the other 80% is like, we're gonna have to put like screws and bolts and all this stuff in your arm. And I was like, oh my god, no. So then they put me under, and they tried to fix my arm without giving me actual surgery. And so they did actually do it without surgery, but they went over time, like the amount of medicine they gave me to stay under. They didn't give me, they did an extra 30 minutes over what they gave me. So I started to kind of like wake up, and I remember like opening my eyes and seeing the doctor, and I was like, oh my god. So I closed my eyes, I pretend like I didn't know anything, but it turns, I don't know, but they fixed it and I'm better now. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. It's been Creepy Kitty. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like for more videos. It's been Creepy Kitty, and I'm out.